protesting here?
A bunch of things. I'm protesting a variety of issues, but one of the issues I'm protesting is the fact that the head office of the Unitarians, like not here locally, but in Boston, they hired a Canadian law firm to accuse me of violating Canada's blasphemy law. We actually have a blasphemy law in the Canadian Criminal Code because I was blogging about sexual abuse in the church. So they wanted me to delete blog posts and hide the truth about their clergy sexual abuse problem. So that's one of the main issues I'm protesting.
Now I understand what is. I am passing all time with a bike and I see.
Right.
And I didn't know what happened.
Right. Well, now you have an idea. There's more too, but the main issue right now is that, because it's just crazy, to accuse someone of blasphemy in the 21st century for any reason is ridiculous.
Cover other things.
Exactly. So if you want to know more, there's lots more.
No, now I understand.
Yeah, you're welcome. Okay.
I was asking me sometimes when I was passing.
Right. Okay. Well, glad to talk with you. Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Bye. Good luck.
Bye-bye. Thank you. Yeah. I just had a nice chat with a cyclist who stopped. He went by and then he turned around and came back and asked what the protest was about. And I gave him the most, recent current issue, which is the misuse of Canada's blasphemy law by the Unitarian Universalist Association and legal bullying that's clearly intended to conceal pedophilia and rape committed by Unitarian Universalist ministers and Unitarian Universalist Sunday school teachers and even Unitarian Universalist lay people. He understood that that's basically an injustice. Thanked me for telling him. So what this gentleman did was he engaged in a free and responsible search for the truth and meaning of my protest. Now, he didn't get the whole deal. He obviously was heading somewhere, but he got the basics. He got some of what I'm protesting about. If he wants to know more, well, he can ask me the next time he comes by, or he can hop on the internet and Google a Unitarian Church in Montreal, or he can Google Unitarians and blasphemy law or whatever. It's possible. I gave him enough information that if he wanted to, he could follow up and get more information about the issues. So that's interesting, because this guy's obviously, he said clearly that he's driven by quite a few times, and he hasn't stopped to find out what it's about, and this time he decided to stop and find out what it's about. So that's kind of nice. So it is Sunday, the 30th of July. I'm just starting up a second half hour of protesting in front of the Unitarian Church in Montreal. Had a very interesting conversation just before starting this video clip. It's recorded in the previous video clip with a guy, basically Unitarian, affiliated with the Ottawa Unitarian Church, apparently, visiting the Unitarian Church in Montreal for the first time. And he asked what the protest was about. And again, I gave him the most current issue, which is this misuse of blasphemy law by the Unitarian Universalist Association. There are other issues as well. There's certainly more issues in terms of clergy abuse, but there's also issues that are separate from clergy abuse completely, or almost completely. So anyway, I told him, how the Unitarian Universalist Association had hired a Canadian law firm to accuse me of blasphemous libel in an effort to, have my blog posts about their pedophiles and rapists disappear from the internet. And I told him, that I had said, because he asked about, hasn't there been any attempt to resolve this? Hasn't there been any dialogue? And I said, well, no, they're very stubborn. They don't want to deal with it, both locally and at the UUA. And I told him, I said that, after that accusation was made, I said, you're going to do three things. You're going to formally withdraw that accusation. You're going to apologize for it. And you're going to tell the truth about how many Unitarian Universalist ministers and Unitarian Universalist Sunday school teachers are actually guilty of committing such despicable crimes as pedophilia and rape. And of course, the UUA has